Hello, I'm Kevin Hunter. In Longview, Washington, one of the oldest landmarks sitting here is the Monticello Hotel. Built in the center of the city, it's one of the first structures to go up in 1923. For people who have lived here over the last several decades, you're aware of the fact that the Monticello has changed hands several times, but this time, something obviously is different. The new patios out front are just a small clue of the renovations going on inside. You may have spent time on the lower floor admiring the woodwork, the chandeliers, and the many pictures that are on the top of the wall all around the lobby. However, this isn't anything like it was years ago. When the Monticello recently changed hands, the new staff and management rolled up its sleeves and went to work. It quickly became apparent to the community that things were well underway when excavation and demolition happened on the lower front of the hotel. Soon after construction started, original tile floors were discovered in the restaurant area, and a hidden marble staircase also was discovered after years of being buried. Think about renovating something like the Monticello Hotel. What kind of finishes do you put in this place? Well, what about the Al Capone bar from Chicago, one of 3 major bars that will go into this hotel renovation project? After months of progress, we thought we'd take a group through the Monticello and give them an update on the project. A group of local, county, and state dignitaries joined us on the tour, and I think everyone was blown away by the amount of work and detail that's gone into this project. If you look at the ceiling of the ballroom here and consider the great disrepair that it was under, a lot had to be done to fix it. Look at the ceiling now. In fact, it has advanced significantly since this video was shot. Here's a quick example of how much had to be restructured in the ballroom alone. And check out this fast-forwarded video of 2 skilled plasterers building one of the many molds that had to be made to make this ballroom look right.
Is that it takes the outer layer of the piece so that once we pour our silicone or rubber solution into it, it will hold that piece without it overflowing or going all over the place. And so, see.
Here's a look at the final product. Here's an example of what the ceilings look like before they framed them and then put the dome surfaces just like what you see out in the ballroom. Skilled plasterers had to transfer this look from the main ballroom area. The sample you see on the wall here came from rubber molds, which were then transferred to the upper wall area. After our tour group had seen enough of the ballroom, we took them over to what will be a future restaurant. Craig Diffenbach shared a few of the details of the construction.
This is all original. We had intended to put these doors in here the way the original configuration was. These have been taken out years ago, we think, in the 40th floor for the entire building. And that includes this patio, the patio out there, the branded out front, the ballroom, this. There's a coffee shop over there.
A dumbwaiter that used to transport food from the lower level into the restaurant was one of the many surprising finds. We then took our group up to the 3rd floor to show them some of the large suites planned for the front corners of the hotel. Here's an example of the finishes that are going into these apartments. This particular suite has 8 windows and some magnificent views of the downtown Longview area. In the other front corner of the hotel is this suite, 10 windows in total and 815 square feet in a 1-bedroom luxury suite. Our guests shared their thoughts on the tour after it was done.
The opportunity to view the improvements of the hotel, and for my opinion, I can tell you I'm going to walk away astonished, it's clear the amount of effort. You don't realize the amount of effort that's gone into this restoration from what you just read in our local media sources. Seeing it today drove it completely home for me. I don't know about you, but what we saw was quite fantastic.
Oh, I'm excited, and I love the fact that they're bringing back the sense of the history of the Monticello and portraying that through the remodeling.
Yeah, and it's just a good thing to see such a very one of our local celebrities. This is one of the original celebrities of our community, and yet we see the investment, private funding investments that have gone in to restore the building. And not only does it create jobs, it also creates the pride of our history. And in doing that, it puts this on the tax roll. So we get employment and there's taxation, and all for the community benefit. So my wife and I were thoroughly impressed, and thank you very much for letting us come today.
Yeah, it's quite a culture shock, because I have been here numerous times. There's hallways that have been taken out. There's new work in the ballroom on the ceilings. There's the drop in the restaurant, drop the floor, and the old dumbwaiter equipment that's going to be left. I'm excited. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I love it being restored back. The plaster work and the ballroom is great. It's just beautiful. I can't wait till all our citizens get to see this. It's amazing.
I'm Mike Wallen, and I just completed a tour of our hotel, Monticello. And the reason I say our hotel is we all have our own experience and our own memories of being here in the hotel, whether you had a business here in one of the suites, or you rented here, or like me, you spent a lot of time at the lounge or the restaurant or the ballroom for weddings and rehearsals and fundraisers. But it is so beautiful to see this project coming along in a positive fashion, making progress and returning the hotel to what it truly is to all of us, and that's our hotel that we can have access to, that we can enjoy, that we can use for our mutual benefit, and that we can have cocktails at. So it's going to be a beautiful renovation. It's such an important part of our history and such an important part of our future and the future of Longview. And so we're all looking forward to it. We're so excited. And I'll see you at the ballroom or possibly at the bar.
Hi, I'm Dave Campbell. I've been through this building now probably 5, maybe 6 times in the last 6 months. And whether the interval is 2 weeks or 6 weeks, I've consistently seen change every time from one tour to the next. And it's just great to see the craftsmen at work, the artists at work that are doing the restoration of this great multi-use facility. You know, whether people come here just for an occasional meal, for regular meetings, or for special events, or just to look at the building, I think they're going to really be impressed once it opens up again to the public. And I'm excited. I can't wait to see the finished product myself, and I'm sure the community of Longview and the surrounding area is going to be real happy with what they do see.
Hi, my name is John Brickey. I'm the Director of Community Development for the City of Longview. And the Monticello Hotel is one of probably the most important buildings in our community. It was one of the first buildings to be built, has very great historic significance for us, and we're really excited to see the improvements that are happening to it now with its refurbishing. Our Planning Commission and Historic Preservation Commission are very excited about what we're seeing happen here, because we're bringing back some of that history that was lost over time because of remodels and changes, and now it is coming back, and really excited to see it be completed. It'll be a wonderful thing.
And this is an amazing place.
A little more than what you thought?
I think it's going to be wonderful. I think the ballrooms are going to bring some needed space for Longview, and having their events, having their bars, and go out and do things. So it's a great project for Longview, and I hope that they're going to come up to great ending, at the Empress Estate, where we would benefit greatly from sending people here and having areas for them to go and have dinner, go to a cocktail, so that support of having infrastructure around us is greatly appreciated. And this is a place I would send my clients to.
Hi, I'm Sue Piper. I'm the publisher and editor of the Columbia River Reader, and I just had the distinct pleasure of going on a tour of our Monticello Hotel in its current state of restoration. It's very exciting to see all the work that's being done. They are seemingly sparing no expense to restore the grandeur and the beauty of this place. It means so much to so many people in our community, myself included. I've had so many special events there over the years. It is really inspiring to know that there are people that are investing so much in our community and this landmark, and I can't wait to see its grand opening. Hope to see you there.
Hello, my name is Joe Gardner, resident of Toutle, also current Cowlitz County Commissioner. It was a very impressive tour. Pretty amazing. This is kind of the renovation project on steroids. So it's amazing the amount of work that's going into this facility and the high-end finishes as well that I got a chance to look at. So it's going to be a very impressive facility when it's all said and done.
I was really impressed, and that ballroom is stunning. I mean, from the terrazzo floors to the restored plaster friezes, it's going to be a phenomenal space. And walking around a couple of the units upstairs, I mean, they're elegant, the views are amazing. It's an impressive project. I mean, you can read about it, you can see small pictures of it, but until you come here and look at it, you don't really understand what they're doing. It's a major renovation and a historically accurate one. I'm impressed.
The Monticello Hotel. It's well on its way to reestablishing itself as one of the cornerstone landmarks of our community. I'm Kevin Hunter. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for updates on this project in the future. If you enjoyed this video presentation, give us a like, comment below on the video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.